So this is a business that I would absolutely love to own. All right, so this is a waste hauling business. So I've always loved waste hauling business. I think John would actually agree with me on this one because it is a heavy asset business, much like septic, with a subscription model and extremely low churn. So this business here does almost $6 million in gross revenue with about $1.2 million in EBITDA. So first off, right out the gate, that is a 20% margin, almost a 30% margin, between 20 and 30%. Like, that's amazing. That's wonderful for EBITDA. It has $2.5 million in fixtures, furniture, and equipment, which is probably mostly trucks, because those trucks run anywhere used from $100,000 to brand new $400,000 or $500,000, $500,000 trucks. And then it has $5 million in real estate and almost, I don't even know what $1,000 in inventory in a waste hauling business is. Maybe the bins themselves, but there's no inventory. So this is a purely from a COGS perspective, it's labor only. So your labor force is really what's driving your costs here. So let's read a bit into it. Established Waste with its own construction and demolition transfer station. So that's probably where the high dollar real estate value is. Those are extremely hard to get permits for. Operates 17 trucks, 2.5 million. So that's about, let me do the quick math for you guys while I'm right here. That's about 17 trucks. Yeah, $147,000 a truck. So probably on the more used side, but still pretty good. And then 400 containers, which is crazy to me. So you're able to generate $1.2 million in cash flow, $6 million in gross revenue off 400 containers. That just doesn't make sense to me. They're like, how much are each of these containers worth over the long haul? Because 450 containers in place, and then it must do additional dump, like picking up large container waste maybe, because what is that per? So if you're doing $6 million in revenue, or 5.9 here, divided by 450 containers, so each container is doing 13,000 divided by 12 months of the year. Yeah, it's $1,000 per container per month. So I'm not sure. I'd have to look more into it, and it's already sale pending, so that's unfortunate that I'll never get the CIM for this. But 450 containers doesn't sound, it must be large, like 40-yard actual like heavy hauling containers, in addition to a bunch of small residential containers, because there's no way that 400, like, nobody's paying $1,000 a month for waste removal. Interesting business though. I mean, the fact that it has a C&D transfer station is worth a ton in itself, and then obviously it's a highly profitable cash flowing business. I'd love to be in this industry. High assets, huge moat, low churn. I mean, I don't personally know on my house what I'm paying per month, maybe $30, maybe $50 per week, maybe per month. I don't know. And as long as it's once a week, also maybe twice a week, and as long as you don't mess your people don't mess anything up, which there's really not much to mess up other than like vehicle maintenance or running into something. It's a simple business, and I love that. Absolutely love it. Simple business, the true definition of a boring, disgusting business, and I love it. I wouldn't be surprised if in 10 years I own one of these. If you like what you heard, if I missed something, if you own one of these businesses, feel free to reach out, the HVAC Jack on Twitter, DM me. I'd love to hear about it. I mean, recently I was talking to somebody, I talked on the show about an electrical company that I love that just does lighting and parking lots and stuff like that. And someone reached out and said, Jack, I do this. And you're right, it was like this 10 years ago, but now with LED and everything, there's just no problem. So all the maintenance contracts are going away. And so these things, like some of these I get wrong, feel free to reach out and let me know, but I do like this business. I want to own one. Like, share, subscribe. Tell us what we hit on, what we missed. Follow us on Twitter, ownedandoperated.com. Listen to the podcast, come to the workshop, come see me, say hi. Thank you all.